Buenos dias and hello again to the next level. Next level and episode from Mallorca brands and also from our lockdown situation. Yes, because we have, I would say good news. Step by step, we see a light at the end of the tunnel because after 2 months completely locked in our homes without permission to go outside for having sports or for having a walk, only when you have a dog for a little walk. We get the hope that we can go outside from Saturday on to do these things still under control and in a very strict way, but at least we have a hope to have a little freedom again, and we are coming back to the normal life, because the lockdown situation in Spain was very, very straight, let's say. And it's great because also the weather is changing. We have a beautiful sky, and I show you here. This is so perfect, and we hope, or we know that we are getting 30 degrees from next week on. We can say everything is like always at Mallorca, but you are not here. We are really, really alone. Everything is empty, and this is strange. Okay, but you have me, and I give a little report every week about our situation, our development, and also I give you new themes every week what we can talk about. So here all around Mallorca brands and textile development and design and all these things. What's the theme of the week? The theme of the week you see behind me. This is silk, hand painted silk. Here I showed you this piece of fabric already in episode 10, I think it was, with the theme world Come to Heaven Mallorca. This you should remember. Come to Heaven Mallorca whenever it's open. Come back and enjoy this beautiful island. But in the meantime, I only can give you the illusion of this, and I do it with these fabrics from our studio. So going back, this is hand-painted silk, and this week I want to explain you how the design is going at the fabric, because this is a long process. You have to do all these little lines here, and then you have to do the color on it. And the thing is with the silk, when you put a little bit color on the fabric, it runs immediately in all directions, and so this is really tricky to do a hand-painted silk. I will show you this at the frame now, how it goes, and you will see it's a very hard work. For this piece here, this one here, I took 4 weeks, and my bag was nearly broken, because the thing is, silk you have to paint only on the horizontal position, because when you put it like a normal painting in the vertical position, the silk is running down. So, and this is the problem. You can imagine when you paint 4 weeks only blend over, your back is actually broken. So that's the point. This is not my main work. I'm programming the looms normally, but I had an order in the last, not in the last year, in many years before, from a very rich man from the Arabic countries, and he had a big yacht and a beautiful boat, and he wanted to get all the decoration fabrics made from a German textile designer on silk, hand painted. So the curtains, the bed linen, the tablecloths, and whatever you can do with in silk. So it's a big order, and it takes many years to finish it, not only many weeks, and it's not for everybody, I would say. Not everybody can afford it. So let's go to the frame, but first I show you here my team again. My assistant Teddy, the only team member I have at the moment in this lockdown situation. But anyway, we are keep on going. to fight. And let's say when you are doing silk, it's the same. Never lose your nerves, because as I said, when you put the color on it, it starts immediately to run in all the direction, and this could be a kind of upstressing when you start to paint, because you never know what happened in the next moment. So you have to be concentrated, and you have to keep your mind and your nerves, and never lose the control like we have now with our lockdown. It's the same. It's always a little bit the same. Here I show you first another piece of silk. You see here this effect. This is a salt effect. I will show you how it comes. Maybe you saw already. I have salt on the silk, and here you see this is the basic silk, but this is a silk already with a checkered woven inside. You can see here it's a design, and this checkered woven, which I normally do. This is my kind of work, because this comes with these machines, with the looms, and these looms are only producing what I program before and send it with a special program to the loom. So this is also silk, but this is machine made, and in the next step I could paint on it. Okay, you got it? Okay. This movie is again very tricky for me, because I have to hold you in my hand to tell you all these things, and in the other hand I will take the brush now, because I want to start and show you how it works here. But before I start, again, the thing is, I have to put the silk on the frame. This is the first thing. And you see I have no background, and you see I have to paint on the horizontal way. Okay, now you can imagine how hard it is to stay all the time like this and do it. And the next thing is, you never can put your hand on the silk, because first of all it's soft, you see, and when the lines here are fresh, everything is wet, you can't put it on it. So that means you always have to paint in the air. You never can lay down your arm, and this is hard. So you have a hurt in the back, and you need a very strong arm. So okay, then when you have the silk on the frame, you want to get a design like this. This is exactly for this piece of silk here, and it would be a nightmare to have a mistake in this silk. So how do I do it? I start to create the design and put it and paint it on a piece of paper. So this is the first step, and I paint it with a thicker black pen on it. Then I put this paper behind the silk here, that I can see the design. After that, I take a pencil and I paint all these lines here on the fabric. And when I'm sure everything is right, I take the next thing, the contour color here, which is that one, or a kind of this. And because this I need that the silk is not running in all the directions, like I told you before. The problem is when the lines are thinner, like here, it's very it's very hard to stay in this contour, because the silk color will run outside also. It's not thick enough, and this makes it more tricky when you have a very detailed design like this. The fish are very detailed, let's say, with a lot of little areas here, and this makes it harder. And for this reason, here I prepared this area with a thicker contour color. And you see here the salt on it. That means I put the paint on it, the color on it, and before it's dry, I have to put the salt on it, that the salt is taking away the color from the silk again. So this takes a few hours till it's done. Actually, you always need, a few, let's say, not only minutes, hours to see what happened with your silk. Because the thing is, you never know what happened. For example, here, this shelf, I made on Monday. And I started, and you can see suddenly it started to run out of these little contours here, and immediately I had to do something. You have to be very creative, and you have to be very spontaneous, I don't know, to solve the problem. Let's say it's like now with our corona, you have to be very concentrated, you have to keep your nerves, and you have to have a solution immediately, otherwise you don't know what happened. This is really the same. So, and now I start here. I show you. These are the colors I used before, and I need a little water. And I have the brushes here. These are special brushes from China. Yes, some things from China are really good. So these are Chinese brushes, especially for silk painting. I brought it from a business trip with me, and I'm very happy that I have it. But it's a long time ago. I was not in China. No, not in the last time. I was, but not in the last time. Okay, so let's see how it works. And the thing is, I start now, and I have to be concentrated at the silk here. And I'm not sure if you see the same things like I do, but you see how it runs. Okay? It goes very quick. Where is it? Because the point is I can't see what you see. I only do something here. Okay, can you see it? You never reply me. This is really strange. Okay, so let's try. I continue here, because the thing is, when it starts to get dry, I'm lost, because you can see the borders, and this is not what I want. You see, I do the little things here. So, and then, okay. So you see now, this is how it works. By the way, the salt here, I take away tomorrow. I let it dry now, and then I see what happened. Yeah. Okay, here the next one, and so on. Now I take the next color. I do it only for you. Normally I would continue with the same color, but I want that you see the next effect here. Let's take the dark blue. Okay. So you see? It's nice to see, but like I said, if you have not a perfect contour, you never know what happened, and suddenly you are really shocked what's going on here, and you think, oh my gosh, what can I do? Help. But at the same time, the nice thing is that you never know, like I said, you never know what happened, and you immediately you have something you never planned, and then you are really happy with the result. Okay, maybe this let's say maybe we have the same good situation after our corona crisis. Something happened and we are happy at the end that we had it. So, okay, that's for all now. I have to continue without you. I'm very sorry. Or, okay, I do another color, but then it's over. And then I have to, let's say, take a green color. I go between here. I hope it's a good idea now. Because the thing is, you always have to start with the brighten color, and then later you do the dark color. So, you see. Nice, huh? Okay, but now it's over. 15 minutes. It's enough. And I have to continue here. And later I make a picture of this ready piece here and I put it online. Okay, we would like to say thank you for watching again. And also we would be very happy if you follow us in Instagram, in Facebook, in YouTube. And yeah, we need more fans, Teddy and I. And one day the rest of the team, of course. Okay, bye bye. Ciao, ciao. Adios.